Okay, today is Friday. I just made me like a midday lunch. I made me some Spanish rice, some homemade coleslaw, and some barbecue wings with Tyson's chicken barbecue wings, but I added extra barbecue sauce. And I'm about to sit here and eat this so I can prove once again that there's not an anorexic bone in my body. I've never thrown up no food, not unless I was sick. I can count on on my hand, how many times I've thrown up because I've been sick. It's either first time I was little, I had the flu, and I remember that because my mom painted my toenails red. The second time, I was coming from Birmingham, Alabama with my brother and my college roommate, Angela, and I had got a migraine. And I threw up in the tub because it was too hot and I didn't have enough water, whatever the case was. The next time I threw up, I was in basic training when I was in reception. I don't know if it's because of the nerves in processing, and that was at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, where I went to basic. And then when I was in the Army, I think vividly, the only time I threw up was right before I got out. And that's because I had took some NyQuil one night, and it was something about the NyQuil that made me sick. And I threw the NyQuil up. I didn't actually throw up. But I don't do that throwing up stuff. So, and then when I get paid, I gotta take my money. I gotta pay for this test voucher because I gotta take this test. You know, get my mind in the game. So that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Give me a little gel set on my nails. Put some little rhinestones on there. And let y'all watch me eat these wings, I guess. So you can see me eating. You know what? I'm not really talking about anything because I don't have nothing to talk about. But and yes, I'm gonna start eating this part of my chicken so that my skin can heal. And personally, I don't care nothing about having no muscles. Been there, done that. I don't care nothing about having no flat stomach. Because whoever I have a baby by, I'm just gonna have to accept that risk. Whether he stays with me or not. These grown women trying to get close to my brothers to see what they have to say about me, that's their own opinion. As far as I'm concerned, they're their own man. I can't see every single thing that they do. I do want them to do well. I'm not that type of sister. I don't want to see them down and out. Now, in the previous video when I said if I wanted to do CBD, because it has a low THC count, that's when I can't get any sleep, when my sleep bothers me. That's even if I work out, because if I work out, all that's going to do is release dopamine and release that feel-good chemical in your body, which can still keep you up. So, done that. But I'm not interested in participating. I guess you could say, some people say I shop, but I don't even shop like that. If I buy something, I guess because my mind is different, because I realize at the end of the day, my brain has been unlocked. So I know that certain things are only to the imagination. Brand, like having a brand on you, wearing a certain type of shoe, if it's for looks or status, it's up here. It's all in your brain. When it comes to clothes and fashion, to me, only thing I care about is, does it feel good on my feet? I'm not really worried about the brand. When it comes to purses, I'm not worried about the brand. I'm just worried about, like, can I put my stuff in there? Can I carry it? Because once again, it's all in here. The only main factors I feel that anybody should be worried about are food, having clothes on your back, shelter, feeling safe, and having somewhere to sleep at night. Other than that, it's all up here. It's what your brain unlocks. So I've already unlocked that, and I already understand that. Now, granted, some fabrics feel better than others. Some perfumes smell better than others. Sorry, I just spit. But the simple things, the real true things, money can't buy that. So I understand that concept. And anybody trying to block me from being successful because I'm not in your little homegirl clique, I don't care. Because if the tables were turned, even if I don't like you, I'm not going to block you from working, because guess what that means? You're another worker bee that's going to produce. So I'm not going to stop you from working, because guess what? You're going to be producing for the economy, for me, for everybody else around me. So the next thing I have to worry about is hopefully getting a shot, another one, because the shot that I got, it wore off. So I'm back feeling my nerve pain. Even though I was given a prescription for gabapentin, it's cool, but all it does is put me to sleep. I still feel, after it wears off, if I don't take Tylenol, ibuprofen, I still feel it in my system. So that's that. You know, some people are saying like you should date in your social status. All the people that I've seen that got degrees and so-called got status, half of them are dirty. And when I say dirty, I mean like filthy. Like, I know the difference between living in your house, your kids be running in and out, you got shoes and stuff everywhere, or, you know, you couldn't cut the grass this month. I know the difference between living in your house, but all those people trying to say like, oh, you should date within your social status if you have your degree completion. Those be the dirtiest ones talking like that. And when I mean dirty, I mean mentally dirty, physically dirty, their house, even how they speak or little manipulative things that they do is dirty. So I've had people try to say like, oh, all you think about is sex. No, I don't. I can't help it if I meet somebody, I have a connection with somebody, and I haven't had sex in, I think next year will be 3 years. So it's 2026. I haven't had sex since 2023. Look at that. Look at that. Vagina is sealed, unless it's a pap smear or a tampon. And what else you guys want to know, since you want to be so nosy? I'm about to switch phones. I don't want to be with iPhone no more. It was good while it lasted. It's time to switch to something else.